Liberty.tv.
Mark with a C. Travis taking a strong front-running lead for Spirit. Cough. Shut up. Hey, we share the room together.
Okay. Frankie! Yay! Okay, guys, listen. We have one more game left today. I know we're tired. I know we lost the second half. I get it. We get another opportunity to help the country, and it's that is There we go, that's it. Let's go, go! TV makes us nervous, okay. Who got the back? We got your back! Who got the back? We got your back!
Good game, yo. Yeah, the Will Smith joke kills.
Okay, Flo, Alex, Paul, Martina on. We're having 4 ladies. Travis, Kip, and Jane on. We're having 4 ladies.
Not even.
By the way, I'm trying to make sure I don't die alone. Stop eating family, trying to do that whole thing. I think I think What's happening? Like a microphone, yeah. I would be great at it, but probably won't have as well.
Yeah, go!
Yeah, go, Steve! Go, girls!
But I'll use my home language. Zulu. Oh. Here we go again. Goes to versus All Africa. Oh, what a nice catch. Oh, sweet. There's a goal. 1-0 to Ghost. Yeah, Ghost is leading by 1. Big repeat. Ngathi sizobuka umdlalo oshubisayo. Okay lana sinenye commentator. Kangezili. Welcome.
Thank you, Lindelani.
Uyibona njani le game?
I like imnandi boy, mnandi khwayiwa, umunate.
Back to Zayn. Nice, Chloe. Zayn.
Abuyela ku-skip.
Oh, what a D. Jay-Z. Back to Jay-Z. Oh. What is again? Ghost is leading by 2 now. Sekuyabaleka lokhu okuyilento engizele ngekhuhlane waseKenya nendoda yakhe. Ukabisho umntwana.
Esuka wena. Oh.
Kwangathi kuzoshuba kakhulu ke lana.
Ngathi kuzoba tough kakhulu shame.
Ghost is a good team.
No, All Africa nayi tough kakhulu futhi chimile.
Okay, for now I was talking about the Ghost. Ghost is one of the best team in South Africa. They always do the best. Okay, nango ke elibamba ke lapha yana ke uFula indoda yaseMalawi.
Ayiphosela uskip indoda
Indoda
yaseKenya.
yaseKenya.
Ayiphosela
Glory.
Gloria. Oh. Ayizifile zindala zombili.
Ngathi
Ayisuka madoda.
kuzoshuba. Ngathi kuzoshuba. Kodwa ubani ongaStevie D nje. Umtshela usathi uphuma kancane. Sayobabona ngale. Mahlalela olaphi ngamahlaya bangibiza uvuka hlala. I'll be back.
Okay, turnover. Turnover. Ayibamba uNicola ayiphosela uTrev ayiphosela uGloria intombazana yaseKenya. Ah, unlucky Gloria.
Don't face guard him. Play him more straight up if he's open side. Yeah, so he doesn't get power position on you. Alright, yeah. Take a good 45. Take a good 45.
Hayi bathi i-All Africa manje sishaya nge-home language. Ritlo bulela sizothetha. Zonke bonke. Hayi asa intombi yase Cape Town ayiphethuza nayo. Bayibusela ku-asa futhi i-Ghost iyadlala. Mina ngathi Africa ibhizi nge-defend yabo i-hot. Bayibusela ku-asa. U-asa, she's a good handler. Uyayishaya handle yakhe. Oh, nice one, Ghost. sengiyongena manje. Second. Sobabona.
If he's on the disc, play the force hard. But if it's in the middle and you're on the open side, you can square up with that. Let's keep it up, go speed!
No, wait, I'm playing. I'm not commentating. Nick, do you want to commentate?
I have no idea what we're going to win.
It's like his third ever game of frisbee.
You guys speak an entirely different language.
Casual.
We don't have any subs. Surely you guys have got something. Come on, Africa. Let's get this. Look. Up on your left ball.
Away! Hello, strong away!
Sideline. Both away. Just marking straight up every time. Who's
Let's go, Steve!
your name?
Stronger! Katie! Tina! Denise! Yes! Dumo! Amo!
Hello. I think they've asked me to commentate. Just this here, and then what do I do? I don't have to press anything. Peter, can you call Justice? Sees where? Can you call Justice? Justice.
Good afternoon. This is a rather sunny winter's day in Johannesburg. We have a match between Ghost. Oh, and look at that, there's a turnover. So in docks, with the green patterns on it, is Ghost, and that is a very experienced player, Katie Hudson. Oh, with excellent up the line pass. And in a white, who's now on defense, is All Africa. Oh, that beautiful catch is done by Asanda. She comes from East London, and she's doing amazing things in East London for the sport, with regular pickup matches on the beach. If you have it in South Africa, do reach out to Asanda to get in a good game on the beach. So let me tell you a few things about the All Africa Ultimate Team. They are made up of a few players that come all across from Africa and some from Jordan, and met up on Friday morning and decided to play. I did not introduce myself. My name is Kushal Liasing. I play for a club called Altitude and part of the Josie Barbarian teams called Easy Airs. That is a very unlucky drop pull. And joining me is Precious, who plays for the Dream Team, but is also forming part of the All Africa team. Good day to you, Precious.
Hey Cash, how are you?
I'm doing well, I'm doing well. And that is a score by Ghost. One of the easier points for them.
Yeah.
So how's it playing for All Africa Ultimate, Precious?
Good right. As a cool footy, it's very nice. Since they said it's all Africa, so I think I should talk my home language, right, Cash?
You'll have to apologize that I won't reply in my home language because it's going to be English. So I won't be able to respond to what you're saying. But I'm sure whoever's listening to this is going to really enjoy what you have to say. They'll understand it. Okay, Precious, maybe you can let us know who's on the line for All Africa right now.
Oh, we got Gloria,
Okay.
Trev. Trev is the one with the white cap there next to Gloria. Gloria's from Kenya, all the way from Kenya. Yeah.
It's a long flight.
And then we got Nicole. Yes, Nicole. It's our captain.
With the grey cap.
Yeah. And then we got Alex. Both Alex, male and female.
You can recognize Alex, our vibrant pink hair. Okay, great movement. Nicole comes from East London as well. And she has been playing Ultimate for quite a lot of time.
That was Martin, that girl with the red cap from Kenya also.
Oh, Kenya, nice. So, what countries, players from how many countries make up All Africa Ultimate Club?
It's 3, 3. South Africa, Kenya, and Malawi.
And Jordan, American Jordan, John Dadian. Okay, an unlucky big throw deep. And Ghost gets it again. That's Mark. And Mark does his classic up big. He makes it so easy to catch. Excellent. Well done, Mark. Precious is going to leave us. You will now see her on the field doing some amazing things. Good luck, Precious.
Love you all.
Okay, so I'm not too sure what the score is right now, so you're not going to like me a lot. Okay, there we go. So Ghost Ultimate is on 7, with All Africa Ultimate on 0. Rather tough time for these players coming together. But they certainly are showing great spirit and having a blast while playing together.
Make it fast. It's already 7 love.
Okay, so that is Linda Lonnie in the green, a South African player. Oh, unlucky move, unlucky move. What you don't realize, viewers, is that there is a little bit of a wind up here, and it's kind of going downfield. So you can see the disc moving in those directions. That is Travis. Yes, well done, Travis. And can you see Lindelani just running up the line? And this is easy for him. And yes, well done, all Africa. Beautiful score by Lindelani. Well, despite my earlier comment about the wind, these guys are certainly do beautiful upwind points. It's all of that practicing in the wind. Okay, so Ghost is now called a 4-lady line, as you see when your hands come together in this sort of clasped hand position. That indicates 4-lady line. When two hands come together in a pointy-like formation, that is then a 4-gentleman line. Okay, so we have another commentator joining us. This is Justice. He's going to tell us how to say his surname because it's kind of complicated. Can never get it right. Good day, Justice.
Hi, Kushal. It's really not that difficult. It's Amelman. Pronounced the Afrikaans way if you're doing it correctly.
And how would you say it with that good old Afrikaans accent?
I suppose it just sounds a bit thicker. Amelman.
Amelman. I think you have to go a little bit deeper there, yeah?
No, that's done. Let's get back to the game, though.
Yeah, it's the score, just to update you, is 7 to Ghost Ultimate and 1 to All Africa Ultimate. They scored the last point, and then Ghost is going to start their O-line. They're starting their O-line with 4 ladies.
Ghost seems quite positive at this stage, which they would be. And All Africa seems a bit tired at the moment, looking at the way they're running up.
Oh yeah, taking a while to get to the handlers, yes. I'm not too sure what their force is.
Peter Jessup looking long for Dumo, looked off. Centering the disc. Goes up the middle to Thuli.
And Thuli
and
has
a long way
a
around to the big tall man.
beautiful forehand.
Very comfortably in the breadbasket.
Very, very. For a tall guy like Peter, that's exactly what he enjoys. I really think she should have made it more difficult for him, so we got a nice layout.
Yeah, maybe he should have laid out for that instead of just catching it.
Yeah, he's a solid character. He doesn't do it for the gratuitous layouts. You, on the other hand, Justice Emmerman.
No, I'm over my laying out days.
Oh.
I was watching the Spirit Circle in one of Ghost's previous games after the huddle, and there's this one head that sticks up above everyone else. And it was obviously Mr. Peter Jessup.
Heads above the rest, that's what they say. So this is now halftime. And how long does halftime last?
I think it's 5 minutes.
5 minutes, okay. So we have 5 minutes. I am sadly going to leave you with the viewers, and Justice is going to give you amazing commentary for the next half. It was a pleasure.
Thanks, Kushal. Sorry for coming in so late, and go do whatever you need to do.
Like any great wizard, he knows exactly when to come.
Kiri.
Kom, Sandra, kom doen dit net saam. Totdat hulle klaar is met die team discussion en dan kan een van hulle kom. Laat hulle net hulle team discussion klaar maak en dan kan een van hulle kom. After their discussion, they're going to have a team chat, I think, first. Pause now, I think, right?
Yeah, it's off. Yeah. We're just running free players and stuff. You can see. I'll just move that screen back. It's the screen that you guys can see what's going on.
So, how have you guys been? How have they been doing it? Have they had like a primary commentator and just a bounce offer?
He's literally just chatting. Just chat. What's happening? So, relaxed.
The players.
Maro, shave your knee. It'll grow back, I promise.
Alex, can we just check some names of players on your team? The guy.
1, 2, 3, go! 2, 3, go! 2, 3, go! Get back into the game!
Someone's gonna drop the disc and he's gonna go off.
Teams lining up for the second half to start. All Africa putting the hand up to receive the pull, coming in on offense. Lovely pull there from Mo. Straight into Skinny's hands.
Solid hand Skinny at all times.
Gloria resets to Skinny. Sent it to Frank.
Ooh, overthrow.
Just out of Hannah's reach.
Asanda with the disc. Nice high release to Katie. Oh, what a put by Katie to Asa. Just out.
Just floats out.
Very nice look there by Katie Houston. A lot of agility shown there by Tina. Skinny, quick movement to Gloria. What a fake. Oh.
Slightly frantic throw.
And shaking her hands there as if wanting to warm them up. This being picked up by Avo.
Hard sideline force. Not allowing the reset.
Struggling
Nice
to find a
handler
reset
marking.
there. Ladies working very nicely together. Oh, lefty Batian to Tina.
That's a break by Ghost.
Tian just making sure there was no contact call there. A reminder, this All Africa team, a combination of players coming in from African countries that had entered the tournament originally but weren't able to send a complete squad. Individuals that were already flying in, connected with some pickups from South Africa, making a nice All Africa All-Star team.
Sandra, have you any idea how they've been doing early in the tournament? I really must say I haven't been following their progress much.
I'm not entirely sure either, Justice. I know that they've had a fantastic time together, but any team with Skinny and Travis on it cannot have a fantastic time. So I think they're really enjoying the opportunity of playing with people that they don't normally get to play with and finding their groove.
I believe they've had some injuries and struggle. I think 2 players that are out because of injury.
Which is pretty common for a pickup team, people having different playing styles and possibly not always playing in very established communities and not necessarily always having a lot of tournament experience, managing their bodies.
It's difficult to adjust to the intensity required.
A little bit of franticness happens as well when you have a pickup team that may make people make hard plays, such as that bid.
Definitely, that was close. Hard up the line cut, looked off. Sent it the disc to Amy, support. Just out of Amy's reach.
Just out of the deep cutter's reach. What a very nice run by Gloria.
Amy walking down to pick up the disc, giving her team time to set.
Amy Maloney making a return to this club for this tournament, having been a previous Ghost member, but since then being part of a new startup team in Cape Town, Viking Ultimate.
Nice take by Bergen in the midfield, slightly high. Reset back to Dumo on the side.
Looking for the reset to Jivey. KK also having had a few appearances with Ghost in the last 6 or 7 years.
But KK hasn't played in a while. I'm sure throwing the disc is a bit unfamiliar at this stage.
I think there are a couple of players on both these teams that haven't played very much in the last year or two.
Nice movement
Travis
across the
Myberg
field.
being one of them, but you would never tell.
Hammer over the top. Nice play up the middle of the field. A bit of an iffy reset to Travis. Travis has a huge smile in his face. He's having a good time.
Actually, Travis Myberg and Skinny having a long history of Ultimate together behind them. They both started out playing Ultimate out in Stellenbosch in the Western Cape as teammates and have since then moved all over the country and out of the country and are reuniting for this tournament, probably after about 6 years of having started playing together. Overthrow, deep throw.
Relationships built through Ultimate seem to transcend time and distance quite often.
Absolutely, you meet each other at a tournament and it's like you never left. We sometimes forget how long we've known people through Ultimate.
Yes.
And we forget how young or old players might be.
Bergen resetting back to Jivey. Puts it long immediately for KK.
KK definitely exhibiting that athleticism that he's always been known for.
Foul called on the play.
Nice hand signals there, KK.
Trying really hard to remain impartial. I'll just keep quiet. Contested foul. No.
Uncontested foul.
Some confusion with the hand signals there.
KK is very frantically signaling an uncontested foul. Ooh, over to Jazzy, but a bit of a miscue.
Well, Affleck. Oh, travel called.
Many signals of travel there. Ghost definitely a forerunner in using those whiff-diff hand signals in their games. As a club, they've had much experience at international level ultimate. A number of players have represented South Africa on the national squad. The club itself has represented South Africa at Club World Championships. Half their club, as has probably been mentioned, is finding itself at Windmill at the moment. But this is absolutely not a secondary squad. This is a really, really strong contingent of Ghost on this field.
Wind picking up a little bit again. The foul called back to the thrower on the back cone. Just coming back in again. Ooh, hammer fake. Long swing all the way across the field. Very nice low release there. Oh, unlucky throwaway. Jazzy moving it quickly to the sideline into KK's hands. KK centers to Omi. Ooh, tries to go over the top, but intercepted.
Probably quite visible by the flags, but we've got a bit of a diagonal crosswind from left to right on the screen, a little bit behind us.
Might be a good time to quickly introduce Sandra, who's joined me now for commentary in the second half of this game. Sandra is currently the coach of the under 24 Wild Dogs team from South Africa, going to Heidelberg in Germany for World Championships next month. She's also a very committed catch player and quite experienced, having played for quite a few years.
Unfortunately missing my team catch playing a game behind me at the moment, but I'm here in the box with Justice, watching a game that is definitely one worth watching at this tournament.
Right on the sideline. Nice up the line cut there.
Very nice, Liz. Solid handler for Ghost.
Hard hammer but overthrown.
Travis Myberg with the disc. Ghost doing some spirit fingers. And a cheeky discless fake there.
I think he was communicating the deep throw.
Gloria made a good run, but she was pretty solidly covered by Jivey there. Swing. No. Bit of a long wait for a swing there to Liz, to Jazzy. Timeout by Ghost. No?
Timeout called. I think they're just talking about positioning on the field when they come back in again. Jazzy wanting to make sure he has a bit of space as the disc is checked in after the time. Smells like Ghost might be planning a play.
Indeed. It's a very tough side for the All Africa side to come up against. It's a team that, with the exception of a few pickups for this tournament, has played together for a very long time. They've been in Nationals finals, they've won South Africa Nationals.
Very experienced team with a long history in Cape Town.
Their pickup players also being pretty experienced overall. However, All Africa not letting it get them down. We see some smiles.
Very nice tight huddle, might be because of the cold wind we have at the moment.
This is rather chilly, isn't it?
I'm feeling it. Well, Africa seems ready for a hard D point.
That's a very positive looking team right there. That's what you want in a pickup team. Come to a tournament to have a great time and play some hard ultimate. We have Lindelani in front of us on the sideline with the clipboard. He was showing some epic dance moves at the tournament party last night.
Never injured enough to dance, but injured enough to not be playing.
Never too injured to dance, indeed.
Ghost setting a horizontal stack across the field. 3 handlers back. Travis about 3 meters off the disc as requested. Coming in on stall 0, disc is in.
A slight miscue there between ghosties. That miscue a little unexpected, considering Jivy and Jazzy have several years of playing together behind them on their previous team in the UCT Flying Tigers.
Very uncharacteristic, and up goes a lovely hammer into Travis's hands. Good catch, good throw.
Interesting dynamic we can expect in terms of playing style between these teams. A club team generally feels like they have a little bit more to lose in a tournament like this, whereas a pickup team, they're out here to, as I said, play some good ultimate and have a good time together. So we get a little bit more exciting play out of that. Maybe occasionally a few more turnovers, but a bit of daring play can make for some very watchable ultimate.
Ghost are defending champions, or was it UCT that won the previous All African Club champs?
Ghost won the won nationals against Catch 22 in the final last year. Yeah, in 2018. This year we had the Donkeys take it off UCT. Long Donkeys from Pietermaritzburg. Unfortunately not representing at this tournament, as the Long Donkeys did not attend nationals last year. But Ghost Ultimate, UCT Flying Tigers, Catch 22, presenting from Cape Town, as well as, of course, the under 24 Wild Dogs, which are spread all over the country. Fourth Prime from KZN. And Izzy is as the South African pickup team. Shadwell to Mark Lewis.
Ghost setting up a lovely zipper play there.
To Pistol Pete.
Deep throw from
to
Pistol.
Tina. Almost a honey point connection.
Uncontested foul called. Slight confusion with the hand signals there. Tina checks it back in. Looks for Tian. Tian takes the point. Ghost looking very composed and comfortable at this stage, as they would with the lead they have.
I'm not sure why we have so much confusion when people are really not contesting fouls. I guess with the game of some intensity, we expect there to be a bit more discussion, but when we're so quick to agree on what happened in a foul call, it's almost unexpected for it to be resolved so quickly. It's just the way it should be, of course.
It is exactly the way it should be. I think there's often a bit of confusion where a call is made and then there's an immediate response, almost an emotional response, instead of stepping back, thinking about the play, perhaps asking for perspective and then making a call.
We're having a little hello wave by Jazzy there. Not sure if he knew the camera was on him. It's still on him.
Ready to put the pull up into the wind.
Nice lofty pull by Jazzy. Taken in hands by All Africa. Reset. Immediate deep shot. Very clean play there by Jazzy.
He seems to be having a bit of a cramp. Injury called.
To be fair, I think he intended to play clean on that regardless of his discomfort.
Definitely. I believe that's Dumo coming on as a substitution. Nicole is reprimanding her players on the sideline for seeming a bit defeatist at this stage.
Skinny will never let anyone keep their heads down for long.
Bit of encouragement like that is always positive.
Especially from the leaders.
Definitely.
Very nice cut by Asa. Asa, an amazing pickup for this team.
Just converting her clearing cut into a perfect next cut. Used up the sideline wonderfully. Sent it to KK.
Quick look to Mo. Dumo with the disc, big wingspan in front of him, but manages to get off the dump. Ooh. Very committed but scary looking play there by Travis.
Oh, another injury on Ghost. Calf cramp if I look at it like this. Oh no.
We're reaching that time in the tournament where we get random people dropping down on the field with cramps. Don't know if you can see it on the camera, but yes, we have two players in the field of view, both being stretched out with calf cramps and hamstring cramps. Also, Dumo having just come on for Jazzy, who went off with a cramp. Let's hope that Tian doesn't come off with a cramp as well. Play through it, Tian. Oh, that's solid left-hand player we have in Tian. Oh, what a grab by Asa.
Lovely take there.
Sideline is signaling the disc was under control in bounds.
KK setting the vertical stack in the end zone.
Very nice patience by Asa. Nice look by Amy. Those lefties so hard to defend.
KK using
Little
his
cheeky push pass by KK.
(11-2) to Ghost Ultimate.
It's like the one. Do you want me to get the medic? Yeah. Are you guys alright? Everybody made this one.
We were 4 women, but if you can't match, it's okay.
Hey, put 4 women on, I'm tired. Less men, fewer men on the field.
Yeah, you can.
Not Coolwaters, All Africa being put in a difficult position in this tournament. Both the pickup teams from South Africa and the All Africa teams having to split up the available women for the pickup teams. And their numbers be a bit low. They have indicated a willingness to continue playing with the gender rules though.
High pull going up.
Lindelani never too injured to dance or to go deep.
He loves his offensive plays. Mark looking for Bergen.
Mark
Right
Lewis, what a class player.
Right on the end zone line. And there's the score.
Very nice movement there by Liz as well.
I was off balance for the rest of the game.
Ghost calling their line with motivation. All Africa looking a bit low on motivation at the moment. Another high pull floating. Just gets to the brick mark. All Africa moving the disc nicely.
Big look by Skinny.
Not quite far enough.
Valiant effort by Alex. Nice drag there by Tian, but struggling to find someone to replace him.
Nicole
Oh,
just
solid
missing the
take by
D.
Abo.
KK very composed, looking for the best movement. KK bringing down the high disc, moving it to Mo,
When
who
KK
puts it
gets
long.
high, KK gets real high. And run in by Tian.
Nice run by Tian to collect that.
Oh, we see the replay there. What closing speed.
Tian almost looks routine receiving that.
It's like he's been playing with Ghost for years.
Tian, of course, usually playing with Bloem Ultimate Frisbee in Bloemfontein, centre of South Africa, having been the leader of that team for a few years now.
Really a great pickup for Ghost Ultimate for this tournament. It's always great to see players that are strong players and leaders in their own teams, picking up very well with a very well-established team, slotting in so easily.
It shows a bit of maturity. It's different being a big fish in a small pond and then moving across to another more experienced team where you might not be the center of the team anymore and still being able to perform.
Considering what we've seen coming out of Bloem the last couple of years, wouldn't quite call them a small pond, but definitely a very isolated ultimate community geographically. Not often having the opportunity to play a lot of other teams. It's amazing to see what quality comes out of that region.
Alex Barker picking up the disc after the out of bounds pull. Not sure what that was. Disc is in.
Like something delicate and precious. Very nice patience shown by Alex, bird captain for All Africa. All Africa pickup team.
And Travis puts it long.
Oh, and intercepted by Jivey.
Just within reach.
Very nicely read. Cleanly defended there by All Africa.
Not usual for those to be taken away from Peter Jessup.
Yeah, I think Ghost thought that was a bit of a close deal. Very nice avoidance of dangerous play there by Jivey. Lendelani committing to that pass. Oh!
Perhaps considering the celebration slightly too early.
Not a player to get down on himself though. He appears to have a small limp coming off the field. Maybe there's a bit of an ego injury there as well. But
I know he's been struggling with a knee for a bit now. Maybe that's bothering him.
well, it's always frustrating when you work really hard on a point while carrying an injury. But I'm sure he will be right back on the field in not too long. Oh, what a nice look by Mark Lewis to Asa. Oh, almost little collision there by two players that didn't have their eyes quite on each other. Always find myself holding my breath a little bit seeing those coming.
Travis picking up the disc, goes setting his zone, forcing towards the midfield. Nice comfortable take by Gloria, so much confidence. Swing across to Travis. Back to Gloria. Nice body fake. Back to Travis, back to Gloria. These two are having a good time together. Oh, and there's the D.
Forces away. Yep, stick with him, Fuller, stick with him. Mark your post, mark your post.
Swing across the field to Mark Lewis. Middle into Asanda's hands. Dumps back to Mark, looking across for Tina, not given.
Mark Lewis always managing to make superb plays without ever looking particularly rushed or frantic. He may disagree.
Tested Tian's speed a little bit there, but Tian had it in hand quite comfortably.
Some may say we need to push our cutters that little extra bit.
Can't let them get complacent. 14-2 to Ghost Ultimate.
Still with Gloria rejoining the line for All Africa.
Ghost puts up their hand, ready for the pull. All Africa responds. The pull is up. Bit of a low one that time. Just drifts out of bounds. Big called.
Wind just picking up quite a bit. Crosswind coming more from behind the camera. Also very chilly. We're used to a lot of lifts out here in Johannesburg.
Slightly too low. Ghost gets a turnover. They can finish it on this.
Solid hands of Liz on that disc.
High release fake. Releases to Bergen. Nice high take by Bergen Masson there.
Liz Smith making a very nice swing cut there. Solid work.
Lovely, lovely leading throw by Liz. And it goes to KK for the game.
Liz Smith, one of my favorite players on the squad. I have the pleasure of playing with her on the women's team in women's season in Cape Town. She's just always a joy to be on the field with.
Very, very solid player.
Game to Ghost. All Africa looking like they've worked hard today.
I think they'll sleep well tonight.
So
Long, long day in the sun.
Right, thank you very much. That's it from us for the day.
Thank you. We'll be back tomorrow. Cheers.
Alti.tv